Hello everyone, in today's video I'm gonna go through how to enable OSPF on routers and how to configure the cost setting and how to set up the default route for OSPF. First of all, we need to enable OSPF on the router. So I'm going to config T and router, choose OSPF here with PID 1, and then now I need to choose the interfaces that I want to enable OSPF on. Can see. So for router 1, I want to enable OSPF on all my interfaces. Just use network 10.10.0.0 with wildcard mask 0.0.255.255 and area 0. Okay, that's the OSPF configure for R1. For R2, let's just do the same. For R2, I also want to enable OSPF on all the interfaces. I have this 10.10.0.0, 0.0.255.255, area 0. Okay, and R3. And for R3, I only want to enable it on my 10.10 interface. Okay, now I have configured all the routers to enable OSPF on most of the interfaces except this. Now we can check it. Do show IP protocol. We can see here now the routing protocol is OSPF1. You can also check the other two. So OSPF1. So OSPF1. Okay, next we can check the route on this router, see if OSPF is working. Okay, in router 2, we have all the route except the 203 subnet. We have 10.10.1 to .2, .3, .4, and .5. We can check router 1. Router 1 also has all the route. And so is router 3. Okay, next we are going to configure the reference bandwidth for routers. If we just check the cost in R1's interfaces, we can see the cost now is 1. Now we're going to configure the reference bandwidth for R1. This auto cost reference bandwidth, we are going to set it to 1000, which is 1 gigabit. Now if we check the cost again, change to 10. I'm just gonna do the same for the other two routers. And this is going to change all the costs. Going to change the cost on all the interfaces that are connected, or we can manually configure the cost on an interface. For example, we are in R2 right now. I'm just gonna show IP OSPF interface. Oh. 10.10.1.2. Okay, so it's fast Ethernet 0/1. So we can see in fast Ethernet 0/1 the cost is 10. Now I can also manually change that to $50. And there it is. And then we are going to set up a default route for the entire OSPF network. So first of all, we need to configure the static route here to set up IP route 0.0.0.0.0, and the next hop is 203.0.113.2. Okay. And now we have the default gateway set up for router 3, and to push it to the entire OSPF network, we need to enter router OSPF 1 and default information originate, and that's it. We check R1. Now we have the default gateway right here.